Well, hello, my lovelies. It's Murky Meg here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Monday, the 11th of November, and this video is following on from yesterday's video where I detailed the disgusting things that are being said about the Princess of Wales online. And I'm sad to actually have to admit this, but it's gotten even worse. Now, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what has happened. I am so angry right now. I really am. And I'm having to try and curb that anger and try and be calm and mindful and actually get the facts to you, because all I want to do is just rip somebody's head off. And for those amazing 35,000 of you that watch yesterday's video, I hope that you also feel the same anger from yesterday's video and that you will still continue to be just as outraged as I am today, because what I'm about to show you is it goes beyond the normal pale of common decency. And hopefully, if you are just as angry as I am, I'm going to do a follow-up video, because I think this is also another important message straight after this one, to show you how you can help, how you can actually do something that might benefit and stop this behaviour. Now, yesterday I detailed the disgusting things that are being said online about Princess Catherine, and are continue to be said about her online, because of a news article by Sky News. And I detailed the news article in the description below, and I've put it in this one too. It seems there's another news article that is also going with this narrative that Princess Catherine had pre-cancerous cells, which people are running with. So when you actually say that she's fighting cancer, their response is, no, she isn't. She only had precancerous cells. Now, that indicates that, in fact, she didn't have cancer. But what they're failing to ignore is that Catherine's own words herself said very clearly that after the surgery took place, cancer was found to be present. But because Sky News and now The Standard have provided this misinformation out there, people are claiming that this is in fact the truth, that she only had precancerous cells. This is a dangerous precedent to set. The damage that both of these articles have done is disgusting. And the fact that these journalists, one being Rhiannon Mills from Sky News and Mark Wilkinson from The Standard, couldn't actually understand the difference between precancerous and cancer. They have massively undermined the Princess of Wales condition and systematically used misinformation, which has had a drastic impact on social media. And I'm sick of arguing and trying to set the record straight on social media with utter buffoons who cannot comprehend or take the statement from Princess Catherine herself, which was put out on the 22nd of March 2024. This is her statement, yet they fail to read this. The mind is boggled and I am absolutely livid. But what really took me over the edge was Narinder Kaur. Now, she is, apparently, according to her Wikipedia, is an Indian politician and a lawyer and a member of the Legislative Assembly from the Sangha Assembly constituency. But she is better known for race baiting on social media. She also sits on TV panels for BBC News, Talk TV, Jeremy Vine, Good Morning Britain and GB News, I do believe. She is a columnist, TV pundit. I use those words extremely lightly, and if you can tell, my voice is very barbed because I'm exceptionally angry. Now, yesterday it was Remembrance Sunday and we saw the beautiful Catherine on the balcony with Sophie, the Duchess of Edinburgh. She retweeted a Daily Mail post on X titled Brave Kate Middleton. I hate the way they call her Kate Middleton. She's not been Kate Middleton for many years. Watches as dutiful Prince William and King Charles lay wreathed at emotional Remembrance Sunday memorial service as the nation falls silent in tribute to the glorious dead. This is what she said. Genuine question. Why has Kate aged so much? Isn't she only 42? Is she a smoker? It's the only explanation. Now, She was absolutely dragged to high heaven on social media, and quite rightfully so. People literally called her out for being an appalling human being. She then went on to say, well, I don't know whether she had cancer or pre-cancer. And when somebody said, I don't know, maybe she's had cancer for the past year, her response was, my brother had cancer. He didn't age like that. But she wasn't done there, was she? She then went on an absolute tirade. And when people started to yet again call her out, she then resorted to playing the race card and the sexism card. Just a few hours later, she put this. Okay, so the racists have come at me on scales I've never known. I put out a silly but genuine ask why Kate looks so aged. That's all. That is all. I've apologised sincerely. Well, you did, but you didn't. But Julie Burchill, the attacker of Meghan Markle, decided to come at me. The same woman who was fired for being a racist towards Meghan Markle. The absolute nerve of it. How dare you think you can all attack me so disgustingly just because I asked why Kate looked so aged? Stupid, yes, but not worthy of violent racial attacks. But she wasn't done there. She kept on digging. Do you see how ridiculous you all sound, she said, over a tweet about ageing. The abuse has been on a par with I've blanked that out because it's disgusting that she actually put that. Go on her timeline if you want to see it, but I'm not putting it on my YouTube channel. It's ridiculous and it's racially motivated. You are having a pop at me over something ridiculous because you cannot bear a brown woman asking about your queen. I see exactly what's going on here. Do you think she was done? Not by a long shot. Later on, she said, I'm going to say this very carefully because I'm brown doesn't mean you can't or won't have an opinion. All I asked was why Kate had aged so much. That's all. It wasn't bad. You know it. It most certainly did not warrant the tsunami of hatred and racial abuse these past few hours. Hang your heads in shame. You used Kate's pre-cancer to abuse me violently. And I've said sorry if asking about aging was upsetting for you, and I expect all your apologies reciprocated back. When somebody said she had cancer, her response was, it was pre-cancerous. She had a year off work. Most work all the way through. And yet she still wasn't done. The more I'm seeing, the more it's becoming clear you don't give one about Kate and her cancer, pre-cancer. You just couldn't stand that I'm brown Indian woman and had asked a literal nothing question about aging, and you lost it. Ha ha ha. It's actually madness. You have all revealed your true racial intentions. There are 100 women on X asking the same, but you went at me. Why? Because you're racist. End of. We all know their agenda. They don't care about Kate. It was an excuse to be abusive to me. But I actually got a response from her, and I was quite shocked. What I said was, good. A simple, I'm sorry would have sufficed, but that's too easy. And then she responded, no, actually, a simple sorry was given yesterday, but I was still racially and sexually abused. It wasn't enough, so gloves off. So I'll put this up here again. This was her apology. Do you think it was genuine? And even if it was genuine, she then went on to double down, accusing the Princess of Wales of only having pre-cancerous cells. She also did a video today as well, looking haggard and her hair everywhere, and I believe that was done intentionally because, ladies and gents, Narinder Kaur just doesn't like the royal family, and in particular she hates Catherine, because this is a compilation that was posted on X. Just look at her previous attempts at attacking Princess Catherine. And yes, she is a Meghan Markle fan. Needless to say, this has gone absolutely viral on social media, and lots of big, heavy accounts, high follower accounts, are calling her out and shaming her. And the only reason why she keeps doubling down is she's trying to reiterate the fact that, oh, she didn't have cancer. Yeah, she did. She did indeed. Your posts and your tweets were disgusting. But I would love to know what you all think about Narinder Kaur. Please keep it respectful, like I have. I don't condone any racist comment whatsoever, but she was held accountable and she didn't like it. And then lashed out with regards to the race card, the misogyny card, and the sexism card. And then just kept doubling down and digging an even bigger hole. Now in my next video, which I will upload very soon after I've uploaded this one, because it will be a shorter video, I will explain exactly how you, if you want to take part and if you actually want to make a difference and do something about this, how you can complain to the Independent Press Standards Organisation, which is the IPSO. And I will detail that in my next video if you want to do something and take part. But I would love to know your thoughts on how this has transpired over the last 24 hours and whether or not you think that that post from Narinder Kaur was just a genuine question about ageing, or do you think there was a malicious intent behind the original post? As always, I would love to know your thoughts.
Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the notification bell and also that like button. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of my followers for all the tips and all the emails, DMs that everybody sends to me. It really is greatly appreciated. So thank you very much for watching once again.